Hi everyone. Hello. We are back again once again for another dead stream this month. A lot more earlier, which I like. So as usual, we have here our little companion, Raoul. Hi. Oh shoot! I just realized. I just realized I switched off. Ah. Okay, Raoul. You
Yes,
know
I
when
can
you
hear you, and I
if
can maybe see myself.
okay, so
Is
you
it
know when
working?
you switch accounts and don't realize it's the same program?
Yes, I can see myself. Hi, everybody. Hello.
Yeah. Hi. Welcome to
Hello,
the.
hello.
Just quite a mess we got in here. Hi,
Yeah,
I'm Wishstream.
I
I'm
couldn't
the.
hear you, so I was getting like, wait, where am I?
Yeah. Okay. Hi, I'm Wishstream. I am one of the 3D model artists for the game, a prop artist as well. And this is Raul, the creator of the game. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm
There we
also a
go.
programmer and designer, also stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not the
So
artist.
today, you might have noticed that Raul has a better quality. Now they have
Mike.
finally got a new mic. Yes. Yeah. New mics and everything, and I also somewhat fixed my mic a little bit as well, so I have also better quality as well. So yeah.
Let's forget upgrades.
Yeah, new mic hype. Okay, Raul, so what are we working on today?
Okay, so today we're actually going to work on buildings. We're not working on natural stuff for once. I mean, not natural. Like we're working on architecture of sorts.
Yes, we're working on
Windows
architectures.
specifically.
Yes, we're working on windows. You are now able to see through glass. Uh,
Yes,
well, not see through
and
glass, but
yeah. But yeah, it's something quite new because we've never really worked on the city of the game on stream. I
Mhm.
don't recall so.
and
It,
And essentially, what we're doing here is a different type of 3D modeling compared to what we've been doing before, which is like regular 3D modeling. This is a type of modeling that we're doing today called hard surface modeling. Hard surface because we're working with full shapes this time and not just little rocks or grass or little uh, architectural stuff. We are working on full hard surface. So yes.
didn't know the term.
Yes. So let me just grab the references up here.
Right.
Let's see. Uh I'm looking at the references here. This is a window. Yes, that is a window. This is a door. Yes, that is indeed a door. A lamp and yeah. Okay, so mostly we're just working on like a couple of single assets. This should be quick. Should. It may pose some interesting problems. Might. That's just a little might there. Windows and doors aren't same though, they're both barrier and gates. I mean, yeah. Anyways, thank you for my mods who are helping out today. We got Farson and Lucy. Yeah. Alright, so we'll work on the door and the window for now. Right? And we're gonna do something literally clever this time, and I'm not gonna be using the usual way of me 3D modeling. We're gonna go to image over here and image as plane. And we're gonna go grab our picture here. I need to lower the volume on my headphones. It's actually hurting my ears. Oh, give me a moment.
Ouch.
There we go. It shouldn't affect the stream volume though. Okay, there should be door and window. All right. So over here, we're gonna go to texture. And we're gonna go to flat. So you see this little nice little thing over here. What we're gonna do is basically we're gonna cut this picture up and then make it a 3D model.
Reminds me of games that will just use pictures and nobody will notice.
Yeah.
That will almost work here.
Yeah, it should. Did something wrong immediately. Okay. Edit mode. Go. Gonna cut this up. And X. Where all right, I should be streaming my screen.
Nice.
Hey. There we go. Now what I'm gonna do over here, see this? Okay, I'm gonna go press inset right there. All right, and then inset again. I'm gonna go push this forward. Oh, oops. I mean extrude it forward. It's slowly becoming a 3D model. We're gonna cut this into half. Shift that over to the center like that. Magic. Yes. Now we're gonna go select all of these. Gonna push it up a bit. There we go. And select these windows over here. Extrude it down. Let's check that what it looks like without the textures. Let's make a better lighting over here. Material. Oh, we got a window. Look at that.
Oh, it's really cool, honestly.
Yes. Though I did not this up yet. Okay. I'm just making sure that I do the right moves and not accidentally do something wrong. This is 7 cuts. Hmm.
I believe that Wish made Windows and not Bill Gates. Yeah. We'll have so many of these jokes today.
I mean, we are working on Windows.
I mean, what operating system are you using right now?
I'm using Windows right now.
Oh, so that's so trippy to see this 2D drawing made in 3D. You know, like you watch it sideways and then you see that there's an actual
Depth to
edge.
it, yeah.
It's so weird.
Yes, it is very weird.
Honestly, yeah, the concept art Tramis did a wonderful job here.
Yes. I can't
Yeah, I
wait
asked
to
her
work
to
on more.
make, we have a drawing with a couple of buildings, but in those buildings there's a lot of windows and details. So I asked her to begin, making the windows, and yeah, it helps quite more than I expected.
Oh no, we need a new folder for this.
Huh?
Or I save it as untitled that play. Windows modular. Save. There you go. And now we're gonna use some cookie cutters. You guys like cookies? I like cookies. We're gonna go make some cookie cutters over here. We're gonna go make a circle. And we're gonna move it upwards so we could see it. So you see this like orange line over here? I'm gonna just drag it over to our hmm? Am I okay, I'm moving it the wrong axis. Haha. So just gonna move it over here. Gonna go and make that little hole. There we go. We're gonna go to edit mode. And just move it down. So then make a extrude from normal.
Ooh.
Alt E, extrude along normal. And you'll see what happens. It creates this little thing. Okay. Here we go. And now what we're gonna use is that we're gonna go click on the underneath it and we're gonna go to slice. Whoa. Now we could delete this. Or not. Not yet. And we got a slice right there of the window. Gonna go merge that into our base. And we're gonna go merge by distance. So now we got all of these lovely circlets over here as part of the mesh. Sadly, it added a couple of misnomers over here. So, oh, okay, I see what's going on. I might need to cut a bit bigger. Very interesting.
Hmm.
Let me think on how to go about this though before we cut stuff. It's not equal.
Ooh.
Oh, doing
Yeah?
that part, doing that part. Now we could remove these.
Oh, okay, okay.
Ba, ba, ba. There we go. And now we just need to have the upper cut there. I'm gonna need something to cookie cut that.
Hmm.
There's two ways of doing this. And I think I might go with the easier one. Might. If I mean easier, I might be lazy. Maybe.
Hmm.
Efficiency, right? Hmm. Okay, let's go bring out our little circle again. Get half this time. This time we're gonna make 3 slices. One. And, oh. Yes, our circular friend. A little happy circular friend. Kind of like Kirby. A circle is a friend shape.
You know, it sounds like you're talking of Kirby.
Kinda is. Yeah. There we
Uh-huh.
go.
Clearly, in the latest game, Kirby can become a window. I mean, I haven't played it yet, but it might be a thing. I don't know.
Guys, you heard that? Kirby can become a window. Okay, we're gonna duplicate this so we could have another cookie cutter for later, but for now we're going to need basically just this side over here, right? Faces? Oh, no, not faces. Select this. We're gonna delete the vertices because we only need half of it. And now let's cut into that soul. Hit B, slice. There we go. We should have like 2 slices over here, which we'll have to fix a little bit. J, and we're gonna merge by distance. Hey there, Degen. Hi. Okay, so now we're gonna go and select these because we don't need them anymore. Like that. We're just gonna select the edges, not the faces. So we don't accidentally delete the ones that we do need. Select edges. There we go. And now, all the edges over this part as well. Oh. And I forgot that we need to cut this part. That's fine. Let's make our own cut. The way that this works is that we're gonna just have like 6 cuts there. 6, 5. 5, I think 5 is good. 5. There we go. We're gonna cut in half. Right over here. And we're gonna use proportional editing over here. And put it to sphere. And now we could move everything down. Not working as I intended to be. I'm trying to remember that one option for UVs. Like whenever you move something, it doesn't shift the UVs. Uh, I'm trying to remember how. It's been a while since I've done any shifting UV stuff. So, pardon me. I guess what we could do is the other way, which is again another cookie cutter. But that's wildly inefficient though. Maybe. Do you display your UVs while editing a mesh? Uh, no, in fact. And we don't need the UVs here. We're just using the UVs as a reference, like the image here as a reference, not actually as the UVs, because we're gonna be replacing that with flat colors anyway. And usually, UVs, at least for me, whenever I'm making models, it's usually a last step. Because what use is to have a UV if it's gonna be shifting your model's gonna be shifting a lot, and then the UV is gonna look wrong. That's just me though. Oh, that's why I thought it was okay. What? Oh, let me think, guys. Okay, let's try this real quick. I think this is the option that I wanted. Over here, cut this 5 times. Now I should be able to like click on this and move it to Y. And perfect. That is the one that I'm looking for. There we go. We could just do it the same here. 5.
Ooh.
Go and then slide this. There we go. See, it wasn't too hard now. Could dissolve these now because these are unnecessary. 1, 2. Pa, pa, pa. Oh, here we go. Dissolve faces and dissolve faces. There we go. Now we got the underside of that also done. And now for the nice moment. I select all of these. Select the frame over here. Back, we're gonna select the entirety of the frame here. Right. We're gonna lift that by the Z-axis. Oh, right. uh, turn this off.
Whoa, it's 3D.
Yes, it's 3D. Whoa. Extrude. Wow, we have a 3D window. Okay.
Honestly, this reminds me of those kinds of works of animating pictures by
Oh.
separating stuff into different layers, like separating a photo into different layers. This looks like the same but in 3D.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna go just use this cookie cutter here.
Uh,
Actually, let's take it a step further. Let's add the little tiny window. I don't know, window brackets. Yeah. All right. Cursor to selected. Cube. All right. Oh, we go over here. Scale to Z. Oh, no. Scale to Y. Scale. Gonna duplicate this. We're gonna put this over here. Oh, I did not duplicate it. Huh? Eh? Oh, right. I forgot to turn off the
Proportional editing.
proportional editing. Yes. I was wondering why it was
Sure.
you know, gonna go scale this up. And now what we're gonna do is gonna tell this guy to merge with itself. We're gonna go to our modifiers and we're gonna go to Boolean and union, and we're gonna go to collection. And now it's merged with itself. I think should. Yes, yes it is. Good. And now we could use that to cut over into here. And slice. It has been sliced.
Hmm.
Have just a little bit of extra here that we could delete. Oh. Wow. Delete that. Eh? Why is it not deleting? Delete. Faces. There we go. And this one should be the only one on top. Almost. Sometimes Blender could be very finicky with its slicing. But that's okay, it's solvable. There we go. And now we could select the entirety of the outside of the window. And pop this out. Ta-da!
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do something a little bit here. It's gonna need some cleanup because definitely not an optimized mesh, I can tell you that. Papa. Up the edges over here. And like so. Now we could do is extrude this and set this half the height. Oh no. Did I notice? Oh. Oh no. What do you mean that I
Happened.
shifted? Guess the basis just shifted. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh, why is it shifted? Good thing we got snapping tools. There we go. Snapped all the way back. Oh, wow. Where did this come from? Where's this high walls come from? Wow. We shall correct this. What is this? Oh, there we go. Now what we could do is just fill these holes up. E What time is it? 7 minus.
All right.
Okay. Alright. That should be it. Hopefully. And increment. And now let's see the result. We could now turn off texture. Wow.
Ooh, ooh. This is really cool.
Yes. Although we need to clean it up though, because of the fact that there's some things weird going on here. Although I admit I should have just cut it in the center and make my life easier. But we're gonna do that now. Uh, Now we're just gonna use the knife tool over here. Cut through on and orientation lock. Go. And the y-axis through on. Here we go. Now, why should I have my mirror on? Well, first of all, it makes it so much easier for me to clean this up. And second of all, well, you have the mirror modifier. Mirror. Okay. Made smooth. What we're gonna do is over here on the right side, you guys don't see it. We're gonna go to normals and auto smooth that. So now we have like these little nice corners. And I think we don't need the base plate here. And what does this look like? Yes. Did I 3D model the reflections or no?
I will keep it like it is for now. Like maybe we'll get 3D modeled, but I have a little bit of an idea.
Okay.
Like because imagine like this in 3D.
Mm-hmm.
It would be possible to fake reflections by having them like having a scrolling texture,
Oh. Okay,
Like
that's a
that
good
would be
idea.
relatively easy to do. So maybe a texture would be needed for that.
I see. Okay.
Like it's one of those, like fun things to research on when I have nothing to do, like when I don't want to work on something on a big deal, I can just do like stuff like that.
Yes.
So yeah.
I do agree with you on that one. We're essentially optimizing now this window at the same time, like making it work. Okay.
Like so looks like a real water pool.
Yeah.
A squared water pool?
Eh,
I mean, yeah, that looks like two water pools. That's for sure.
it does.
Okay.
Mm,
I mean, yeah, of course. I don't not used to see my water pools gray. Concrete pool.
Concrete pool.
Would you swim in that?
No. Okay. And put that to merge. Oh. And you guys might say like, oh, this is unnecessary to do, but this is making it so that it's much more cleaner to work with. It's mostly the case that I'm doing this. And especially fixing things like this. You see this? It's like a small line. Ah, there we go. There's this one here too. You guys don't normally see that. This is Z axis. Okay. Grab Shift Z. What? That's weird. Eh?
Oh,
Nothing like that. Oh, there you go. That was strange. Let's say okay. There we go. See, it's much more cleaner now. Now I just need to fix the heights of these. This is honestly like bulging out too much. Okay. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Light that up a bit. I'm trying to think it's fine now. Just the other side is a bit weird. Wait a second. There's this one here too. Oh no, it's fine. Doing that then. And there we go. Oh jeez. What did I do to my other monitor real quick?
your other monitor?
Yeah, turned off. I probably kicked its power supply cable.
Oh,
That's okay. Uh-oh. I want to adjust the thing to work. Hold on. Let me just fix this real quick. Why now, though? Yes. Okay. We're back in business. And I think the window is complete 3D model wise. Now we just need to color this. Hmm. I'm gonna try something experimental real quick, right? Just something that I haven't entirely tried before, but I want to try it now.
Huh.
It's a
Huh.
little quick thing. Let's go put over here. I'm gonna go to where is it? Object mode. Image editor. There we go. And we're gonna go grab this. Okay. I'm gonna set this to real view and the entire thing. All right. Check these here. Ah, and that to white. Change that to white here. Gray over here. Every instance of glass. That there. Color to here. Oh, there, Lemon Frost. And hello there, sir. Okay. Next is select this one. Oop. Dark gray assign. Oh, thank you for the stretch. Oh, and also hydrate. I already did the hydrate. Here. Oh, yes. Oh, did not mean to do that. Dark white. I need to select everything. Down here, here. Little patches over here, here, here. Yep. Thanks for the posture check, Djin. Thanks for answering, Lucy. Very much appreciate for the fast response there. Okay, I'm gonna set that to dark white, and there you go. That's the
Hello,
window.
Fabio.
And now, I'm just gonna do this real quick. Over here, we got a thing called Material Combiner. We're gonna generate this list over here. I'm kind of curious, how will this work? I'm gonna go create an atlas there. Now it's a single material. Where did everything else go? We'll see. Let's find out. I'll call this window. I'll probably mix in the atlas and others. And where is our UV editing? See what it did there, Raoul?
Actually, no. Wait.
It generated it for me.
How?
There's this thing called Material Combiner by Shotaria as a Blender add-on. And basically, if you have flat colors, it creates a something like this for you.
I love this. This is amazing.
Mm-hmm. And that's the window. And now we could like click over here and go to flat. Sure, and exactly. We have,
Oh.
there we go. I'm gonna name this the window.
Oh.
So from a flat picture, we have now a complete 3D model of the window.
Okay.
Oh, hydrate again? Okay, let's do hydrate. Thank
Get
you for the hydrate.
hydrated.
And that should be it if it weren't for the fact that I needed to center the model for modularity. So let me just do that real quick. Done. And that's one window down, I think. Uh, hmm. I'm noticing something. So let's fix that real quick. You see this little circle over here? Looks nice and dandy. Uh, However, there's a problem. Check the reference image on the left and then compare it to how thick this one is. Right? That's where we're gonna fix.
Hmm.
Do the cursor and make that. There we go. Nice. Although I might have accidentally sized that, so I'm gonna go scale this again. Shift Z, so we don't affect the Z axis.
Huh. I didn't know. I didn't know shift just excluded.
Yeah.
Great.
So what essentially does is like let me show you guys. It's a quick little demonstration. A little
Okay.
Blender tip for you guys if you want to like move stuff into like what you need. Let's make a cube over here. Right? It's a nice little fine cube. Uh, let me just get on Discord something. Someone quick. Okay. So whenever we're moving something, so like whenever you move it, press G, or just move it in 3D space, whatever you want to. And if we want to like move it to a certain position, so we press G to grab, press Y to move along the Y axis, the Z axis, and the X axis. However, what if you just don't want it to move on the Z axis, right? So if you press Z, that's what we're gonna
Okay.
give us. But if you press Shift Z, then it avoids us to move around the Z axis.
Now this is super useful because so far I will just press what was it, like 7 on the numpad to watch from above and then move that way. I forgot which one was it.
Ah,
Uh,
I see.
the whatever number is to watch from the top view. And in that case, I would just press G and move because that way I would restrain to avoid the Z axis. But yeah, now with the shifting, I can actually do it on any way. That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah. Okay, and that's it for um
Window.
the window. Next, we're gonna do the door.
I think it's going to be just a touch. I honestly don't know if it's going to be easier.
Gonna make this a little bit faster now. Okay, so
Uh-huh.
unique, new, general. Save this as door modular.
Also, yeah, in the meantime, I can reply to Surf the Ocean Protogen. Yes, it is pretty much what Wish does for the project, for the game Fech the Ferret.
Mm-hmm.
They largely work on props. Like, we have a concept artist making drawings, and then we send them to Wish Stream. Sometimes done in stream, but mostly off stream.
Yes, mostly off stream because then I could make things at a good pace and good speed and don't have to tell anything. Doing unless like I need
Full
like
secrecy.
active feedback. Yes, full secrecy.
Yeah, the secret doors.
Secret doors, yes. Okay. Why can I not? Oh, I forgot to change this to the mode where it's an image editor. Good
Also,
job.
about the game, if you wonder about it, you can find more on our website.
Hmm? All right, so what I'm
I
gonna
just
do
posted a
here
link.
is again we're gonna use images as plain. Well, actually, I'm gonna use it as a reference. This is another way we could do this, and it's probably a lot more faster. It depends on like the context and everything. And
Yeah, faster? That's very fast.
basically,
Yeah, sorry.
basically what we're doing here, instead of like doing it the way that we did it a while ago, I'm gonna delete the faces over here. We're gonna model on top, and which is usually like a lot more faster unless you have like an insane amount of detail, right? And even and events around there. Mm. I'm not sure.
Yes.
Mirror.
Clearly, that circular shaped little window reminds me of something.
Oh my gosh. I didn't realize it until I looked at it.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, the shape is not the same. It's because the door is actually square. So that wasn't my first thought. But now it's there.
Guys, what did you do? No, I can't
Also, no,
see it.
that's actually not a vent. I mean, of course, that's not a vent. I don't know anybody who has a vent on a door. It's more like those little doors you have for cats. Except our characters are cat-sized, so in this case, it's not for a cat, but rather for a rat.
Yes. Exactly.
Making an accessible city.
What type of shape? And then what? Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm like in focus mode now, so I'm not talking that much. And you guys can see the general thing that I'm doing. I'm basically modeling on top and using the picture down below as a reference instead. Okay, should be good. And then the small door.
That's nice.
All right, I need to cut this in half. Merge it. That. There we go. And then now we have to deal with the door. Tiny door. I'm gonna go enable clipping here so it doesn't flip through. Big dog! Thank you for the follow. Okay. Go.
Dog. I like the username.
Yeah, it's cute. Or cool, rather. All right.
Ah, I
Oh.
was opening Steam to check the Clonoa page. And yeah, the audio was on.
Oh. Oh no, Raoul. Why? Why is the audio on?
Ah, yeah.
Can see.
Because otherwise I can't hear you. I steal the audio of everything.
Good point.
Yes.
Hey.
No, apparently. Uh-huh. Apparently somebody made a tool to easily estimate how much games on Steam have made. It's not very accurate, but it's still kind of nice because you can just see it. below the review numbers.
Yeah.
So I wanted to quickly check it. But yeah, Steam tends to have how to play videos.
Yeah. We're gonna make our little friend circle this time. Again. Oh, that's our friend little circle there. Gonna make them the shining star of this show. Although I'm gonna reduce the number of vertices because it's smaller. Just to 24. It still looks like a smooth circle. And we're gonna position that there. We're gonna go do it another way. So it's inset. There we go. Now we're gonna go drag this up. The Z. What? Extrude Z. There we go. Okay, looking for. I move this slightly up a bit. Now we're gonna make this sit on top of the door. The way we do that is that this little nifty thing on a snapping tool on Blender that we could actually make it project itself onto the door. There we go. And now you could just cut off the other side. Don't need it. And we could just copy literally this one down here. Oh no, we're still live? Okay, time to exit. I'm kidding. We're just copying this thing over, just making it smaller and thicker.
Also, as usual, I believe people having hard time to join are those who actually live in the US.
Is that? I think we actually had a very good time this time.
Uh,
Then again, people are kind of
uh,
like waking up as well.
I mean, depends. Depends. Like, if you live on the East Coast, it's kind of good because that's like the time people wake up for school. But if you live on the other coast, it's like, oh yeah, we're streaming at 5 a.m.
True.
and we're finishing the stream still before proper morning. But for anybody in EU or Asia, that's just perfect.
Hmm?
Like, it's the evening, the afternoon slash evening.
4 planes. Oh wow. Okay.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot of. That's a lot. uh, Thor. -15. I need to make that a habit. Making sure that I start my work timer.
Hmm.
Worked on a model for a while. Okay. Make sure that this is on the increment on the grid. Here we go. Have proper sizes. Now we could just. Oh, okay, cool. And now we could always usually do the no, normal auto smooth. And what's that over there? Okay. And that's our door.
Yo, yo. Oh, nice. Great.
Yes. Gonna make it thicker because it's a door, not just a window that you put on top. There you go. Oh, I only selected one side. Doors are normally 2 polygons. Yeah, this one's for modularity though. Oh, also design, and also since we're not using a lot of extra space, we could afford.
Yeah, yeah. After all, we can just easily call stuff. You don't have that many buildings after all. Apps?
Snaps. Like things that you snap together. It's called kit bashing. This one's more of like a procedurally generated thing.
The Unity and apps thing. That's something. I'm surprised that anybody remembers that it existed. It was just like a bunch of assets Unity made internally and didn't know what to do with. So they just gave it away to students or sold it for like 200 euros.
Oh,
And it was just some bizarre asset packs because they were very specialized. But because of the fact they were very specialized, they were kind of useless for most of users. Like you can make one specific scene with it and other scenes that look almost exactly like that one, and that's it. Their selling point was the modularity of, kind of like buying a pack of rocks and you can assemble those rocks in any way you wish. But it's still gonna look like those rocks. So
okay.
it's useful for prototyping, that's for sure. But yeah, in that case, it wasn't even rock. It wasn't even rocks. It was like a very specific Japanese classroom, a very specific kind of high fantasy scene. So it's kind of like Unity said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna be asset flippers."
Oh,
But yeah, I guess it's really useful for testing technologies, for testing,
Mhm.
light mapping tools or occlusion tools. But yeah,
See,
I'm still to this day very confused by snaps.
Digi, I would usually make this with a texture or like normal maps and all of that. But due to the style of the game, it's a little bit of a unique setup instead, right?
Yeah. The kind of premise with Fetch on a technical level was that at some point I realized that the poly count limit on modern hardware is a lot higher than commonly supposed to be. Like for instance, I think I'm hitting a poly count limit with grass because we're talking of millions of trees, of triangles. But as long as in a scene there's not dozens of millions of triangles, I don't really care about the poly count. So that means that in props we can easily model stuff that would rather otherwise be a texture. Like those reflections could be modeled at some point.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know for sure because we have some ideas of maybe making fake reflections. But in other cases, we've done actually modeled a fake shadow or something like that.
Yeah. It's all about resource balance. So
Yeah.
in this case, we are prioritizing a little bit more of the models itself and some detail. Oh my goodness, what's going on? Why does it keep selecting me?
Also, in the long term, a goal with the game is never to really go past a gigabyte for the entire game, which doesn't really sound like a big deal in our case because we are at like a quarter of a gigabyte right now before any kind of aggressive optimization. So we might actually reach a gigabyte just at the end of development. But yeah, it's kind of for internal reason, for like archival reasons, for how Steam works, for making updates to the game, stuff like that. But it's also kind of convenient because we managed to find other ways to use textures a bit less or to have them lower resolution without anybody noticing.
Mhm.
Just like the props usually have texture atlases of 32 by 32 pixels. There's just a few blobs like we showed before.
Yeah. Audio keeps getting louder at times. Yes. What happens is that whenever we talk, the audio is bumped down.
Ooh, is that side chaining?
Yes, it's side chaining. Yes.
New follower. Super fun. Also, have a good dinner, Lucy.
Have a good dinner, Lucy. What? What do you mean you get louder while we're talking? That's not what it says here on my audio mixer.
That's really weird.
Huh. Strange. That doesn't sound right.
Hmm. Also, on the thing that DigiSpace was mentioning before, a texture matcap. Are matcaps a thing in Unity? I don't think so.
Oh, matcaps? It is a thing in Unity, yes.
Huh. Wasn't aware. But yeah, that would be kind of like forgot the name. Cube map, basically.
Hmm?
A reflection like that would be essentially like cube map in Unity. Like using a cube map for reflections.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
don't remember the exact details for it.
That's very tricky to make work properly without Tony style. Like, sorry, with a Tony style where it's, this much based on just having pure colors.
Yeah.
Also, actually creating, reflection maps can be a bit taxing. So it's either something realistic or it's something completely stylized. Anything in between can be very tricky.
Oh my goodness, this again.
What
I
happened?
need to remember that you need to select the thing, then assign before I change the color. Was it the problem a while ago because I remembered it? Hmm. Okay. Now let's make an atlas. This. I'll pick some of the colors later. And oh, that is inverted. Shift N. There we go. And why is that rendered? Nice. The door is finished. For now, I'll probably do some color corrections later though.
Yeah, don't worry. Honestly, we're using this very soon to test buildings. So, I mean, not immediately actually, because Gabriel is busy with remaking terrains these days. But yeah, we're going to use it for testing buildings, and then after then, we'll know how colors look like.
Mm-hmm.
Making modular buildings is quite different from our usual pipeline.
Yeah.
But it's also a lot faster than making each building individually.
Let me just. Done. Could be it for now. Or we got window none. All right. What do you think, Raoul?
I like it. I like it, yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty quick and easy one, I think.
Yeah.
I'm still surprised how
Yeah.
well this came out, though.
You're
I don't
surprised
know
with what?
why. Uh, I'm still surprised how this came out, though.
Yeah, it's really good. I really can't wait to add them in buildings.
Mhm.
I mean, these buildings won't be shown immediately, the game. They will come out in the next major update. Sometime, basically this fall.
Right. Well, hopefully, we could get all the
Yeah, the
things
city of Marmocle
working.
is quite demanding on the art department. You know, making a proper city is not
Right.
cheap or easy.
Pretty much.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And that should be it for today. Mostly in
I
Blender.
thought I'd say so, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And that means we'll be back next month. Next month, actually, what time? Around what time will we be back? I can't say if it's much earlier or right around this time.
Hmm. Generally, like the last week of the month would be would be
Yeah,
good.
generally that would be it. Not sure if it's better to do like mid August or the end of August.
Right. Because we have a couple of things going on there too.
Yeah, because there's Sage at the very start of September. I assume there's like the Sage trailer around the end of August. So there's some stuff to announce. Some stuff we've been keeping secret for a while. So who knows? Also, there's the fact that Fech comes out in early access. We haven't locked down the date yet, simply because there's a few too many Sonic inspired games coming out this summer. So, like, there's Freedom Planet 2 that's supposed to come out, I think, in September. Then there's Spark 3 coming out before October. And there's Sage, of course, can't release during Sage, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know. We don't know if Fetch comes out at the very end of August or if it comes out at mid of September. Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, there's definitely things going on next month.
Yeah, that's quite a lot. Quite a lot to keep
Yeah,
track of. But hey, we're
I
managing.
guess we'll find out.
Mm-hmm. All right. All right, folks. Been lovely. And for now, I'm gonna rest as well. There's a lot of things going on right now, and yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Lovely to see you all coming by and checking us out. For now, that's it for this day's dev stream. Usually try
Yeah,
around to finish around the 1 to 2 hour mark, be sure to check out Play Fetch. Yes, we
The website.
got Raoul there. Posted the website, and you could also join us over at Discord as well.
Yep, you can find everything in there on that nifty little link.
Yeah.
But yeah, that will be all for today.
Yes.
So
I'll
have a
take you
good
guys
rest of your day or night.
you guys over to another artist.
Mhm.
Yeah. We'll see what will be happening.
Mhm.
Right. See y'all later, and yeah.
Bye.
Bye.